disclaimer. This is real hardcore music for you idiots. Get it from it or die.
There was this way in which I all of a sudden realized that the point of being postmodern or being avant-garde or whatever wasn't to follow in a certain kind of tradition, that all that stuff is BS imposed by critics and camp followers afterwards, that what the really great artists do, and it sounds very trite to say it out loud, well, what the really great artists do is they're entirely themselves.
Right after a bit. Yeah. Footstep walking on newspapers without a purpose. I'm not a person without a purpose. Circuit, my artist is surface. If I cry now and crack my knuckles, the bandana's a band-aid for enemies lurking. I got messy tendencies. All my friends are clowns in the circus. All my old potential lovers stay nervous. Party trudging through a park. Keep bleeding to the stars. My family rises. Stay holy with the surplus. Stay woke and stay broke. I'm urging you to make a purchase. My egotistical is the rapper than a fucking ego trip. Make a slap out of struggles or beast wallet. It's something to do with paying attention to the projects. We gon' be carcasses till we hit our word targets. Bullseye, the dictionary is a gold mine. No bomb, but it's golden eye. Gon' stare at you like Medusa, lay you dead to right. You stay mob through the tunnels of 29 that on private with the cattle on Riverside. It's battles of cousins, enforcement east of 35. Crying the sound of saxophones echoing in the night. This is art, this is Raz, staking what's the word of life. Phone calls back, G-Daddy, wishing he never died. And that's the shit that makes me proud to be an artist. Tonight, teeth cut licorice and wearing socks behind. Sipping hordes at the morning cause we never have fuck with ice. And if it never meant to love you, then it never meant to write. And if every word I ever said was clean and polished, I walk the streets with no feelings and no problems. Strong words over lines of every row and column. We are the avant-garde for David Foster Wallace. And if every word I ever said was clean and polished, I walk the streets with no feelings and no problems. Strong words over the lines of every row and column. We are the avant-garde for David Foster Wallace, for David Foster Wallace, yeah.
Perhaps you think I wouldn't feel discomfort sucking from the seeds of the mother of hip-hop. Knowing Socratically placed inside wrong bed. Hashtag raps make me rethink then Captain's head. Ambience, whatever stance I'm in, to stand against the threat. Anti-Socratic, band defense or compose, my mind is magic. The goal in the late 80s was to make your head a skyscraper. Nowadays I despise my face posted on the fader. War parentheses personage, you cannot fall into place, not like I ever heard of it. Don't try to breathe, be get thief, clever, eyes down to. It must get to a whisper now. Jump different clouds, difficult, brain folds like the minutes. Saliva makes spit an image, mouth watch it all in the plan of it. Trip it up, actually your brain than a Dixie cup. To oxymoron, a pretty mug, and the cops report. Fuck. And the scary monsters. Hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your father. A ride or die's never stays sober, can't ride it out cause you'll never change. One day you'll get gray hairs, so forget about going against the grain. I'll never change. I can't say the same. I'll never change. Ride or die. I can't change. The sky's falling, baby, drop that. The sky's falling, baby, drop that. The sky's falling, baby, drop that. The sky's falling, baby, the sky's falling, baby, baby.
Jackson had been a juice collector for the mob, and they thought he had become an FBI informant, which he had not, but they thought he had. And so what they did, in order to try to get him to admit that he had been an FBI informant, they took him, they abducted him physically, and they took him to a meat plant, a meat factory, where they hung meat, and they put him up on a meat hook through his rectum. They hung him on.
Microphone, paint, gassy lamp, generator, poreless version, artificial word, salad, robotic, mother virgin, goat, mother, dottle, rapid, cavalier, smothered curtain, miraculized, nonsense in lowercase. 1 in 4 billion, quadrillion, adjective, little Richard, dead in the street, juxtaposition, big discrepancy, a first step intention, link, second step, it leaves, the voices dividing, sees a bud, French fries, poutine, no first person, comprehensible, knees buckled at a scribble, jamming head and pen is full, world is black and white for Coleman, dancing in their over-depressive Sue's arms, repurposing every line to see it 2 times. Non-perfective Spanish grammar, culture, vulture, shit for brains, a hook nose, clock fits in the quadrants, and said you're too slow. It said you're too slow. Grab the stick and get the drift. Blue blur in the quantity, faux potpourri forming the mausoleum. Wimples in his knees, post breakdown, line closed, eyes not set entirely. Why are these things ending never ever temporarily? I open to interpretation, submissive, full of guilt, angel faces. If you wanna make change, trick the pug Miller daily. Begging like a thug, former some inner crazy. Wrecking your disgust, we all bug killers, baby. Submissive, full of guilt, angel faces. If you wanna make change, turn the pug Miller daily. Begging like a thug, former some inner crazy. Wrecking your disgust, we all bug killers, baby, bug killers, baby. Yeah, we all bug killers, baby. I'm a pressure cooker, pressing pessimism into fuel. To the salt gun, cock shot, sediment to fools. Membrane hit the beige paint apartment gray hue. I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel a little good. Economic in my apathy, the politics of hate. Certain casualties been calculated for, bombs away. My strategy rehearsed in the dark. 3rd March the same way as the Morgantown mural. I celebrate the grave. Monuments and picture never justify the size of them in person. Expectations undermine and underwhelm. King Saul fell through his blade into the tyrant. Divinity's exception doesn't separate from hell. Picturesque death fits nice in a headline. Hometown hero bled twice. Signed to John Hancock of the shot. Ignite the primer. Get a feel for how it felt opposite of your fire. We all bug killers, baby. We all bug killers, baby. I said, no, I can't give you reason. No, you're acting too unreasonable. No, I can't give you a reason. No, a reason. No, a reason. Fishing at the bottom of the ocean for a song. Cause sense of presence I've been longer for a second. Rattle off it like a weapon or metaphors or conjunctions. Just tell me how we found this in this junction. Much more than waste we wear for a funeral. Every thought these lower tears can pull. Every baby face bunion with the mirror. Thought I'd die in a hole of sand. Protected by a cannon makes no words formed against this. It can mean anything. Shrivel with this repetition and usage of the word mistake. This abstract idea haunting us to the grave. Be cognizant of imperfection and still be filled with hate. To my side it was a paradox. Compared it to this unique experience, cold feet in a pair of socks. We never saw, we never knew anything. Thought in the vacuum of a couch, last thoughts for a wedding ring. The dust of every ceiling fan remains in your memory. Cutting neurons for a lost thought. It's far for suicide and loss of life and AIDS. Nothing truly infinite with Babylon astray. Empty cash trays, bookmark folding the corner of a page. No, I can't give you reason. No, you're acting too unreasonable. No, I can't give you a reason. No, a reason. No, a reason. No, I can't give you reason. unreasonable. You're acting too unreasonable. No, I can't give you a reason, no, a reason, no, a reason. I'm a bookworm, pushing optimists away, watching three other people in the refractions of a lake. Not exactly dissociative breath or a mass pain. Not exactly a mask and not exactly a face. I'm not exactly a person if all of my feelings fake. If I scream to my father like a baby and reject the LASIK, I'm not sure that this could be a puncture in the paint. I'ma close my mouth and eat my cornflakes. Obligated carnivore with a spring finger, no green thumb. Self-confessed capitalists yell out peace to bums. If you was bad about it, you would never quit. Word to Houston, word to myself, you're a stupid bitch. No, I can't give you reason, no. You're acting too unreasonable. No, I can't give you a reason, no, a reason, no, a reason. No, I can't give you reason, no. You're acting too unreasonable. No, I can't give you a reason, no, a reason, no, a reason.
About anything. Yeah. It's about the question of why. Right. Why am I watching all this shit? Right. It's not about the shit. Right. Yeah. It's about me, which is the why we. And when I say we, I mean people just like you and me, mostly white, upper middle class, obscenely well educated, doing really interesting jobs, sitting in really expensive chairs, watching the best, most sophisticated electronic equipment money can buy. Why do we feel so empty?
And of course you end up becoming yourself, looking into the vision of somebody else, trying to be another actor, plaster your naked body onto a form thread, hurl racist slurs on 4chan, call it a day and go to bed, talking demeaning manners to the people you love, take another shot, grab your dick and give it a hug. I'm in the Mall of America threatening suicide, cause who's cleaning the sewers when everybody dies? Taking my Janko jorts to the dry cleaners so I can go out like Tom Evans from Badfinger. Pure luck and dad sessionaries that advance this establishment, fucking the world and missionary. Yo, we need a leader for this art shit, not a performative, over-diluted copycat to stoop sits, doing impressions of crops. If I'm a hospital patient, spineless running through a mob, or becoming gangster, just putting my neck in a kinch to be a party, slightly shoving tire cocks in a bitch, burn the overgeneralized and homogeneous, commit arson on data centers. We know what the problem is. White people are scared of what the Quran says. Their code is just the fireplace burning from dead bomb kids. Your arm isn't extensible for progress. Mom checks, you smoke a weed on the mic and watching COD vids.
With images on a screen given to us by people who do not love us but want our money.
Do you understand it now? When I got 10 on concrete and fell to the sands plowed. This is a metaphor for no more handouts and no new taxes from loose lips filled out. If I was 5, feeling that I understood the world, I'd spit it all to make sure that I was not an annoyance, to make sure I know why we jump off of buildings, and that being in love with yourself is what's really important. It's what's really important.
Disposability does not really thrill me, but there's something so satisfying in a tool well used. I like to drop things when they're on their last legs, and not just when they're no longer brand new. I've come to realize that if I watch what I buy, I can live with very few. Because I am not to be judged by what I own and call mine, but by what I say and do. The less I buy, the more I have. The very little that I hold is very good. A few things, handmade and well designed. Very little, very good.
You better change your behavior. You better change. You better change your behavior. You better change. You better change your behavior.
evidence of absence and bracket confluence. I'm abstracting, called it magic. 6,379 days without a classic. If men then spits inky, they do it out of sadness. Defrag rap, anti-commodify the independent. Falling in love with the robot, cause the road is ended. Pick options, these numbered empathy. Fine babes have bad asses. We took your hunger, folded into plastic. Circle dotted lines and boredom horrid. Sort of foster, gossip, nonsense, dog and feces. Houston got a problem, Dallas lost his daughter. Mama starving artist, picking insects in my archipada. Gelatinized on thoughts can never be born in this spinelessness. Running through a mob, portal on a bum technicians. Subdue the kinetics today. My type is dry, backpacking water, sipping up the ways I can defy my father. Eating all these answerless mistakes, spinning draw curtains. Take care of the abdominal pain, lab in the head. Smoke backwoods like mama's just a phase. This cataclysm of verbs and adjectives, being more than just a fucking phrase. For every dollar I lost, my 10% of change. Ayy, you better change your behavior, or you get snagged into a packet hour later. I got the credentials, you can go and check my cadence. I'm like the modern Venus, I'm never embracing. You better change your behavior, or you get snagged into a packet hour later.
Rack of blooms in the darkness, where we partners consumes fumes my names. All to change my behavior, my pockets full of days and shrooms. And those we say we're out zooms. I ship and show love to every player too. Sugar rush, crushing the blood moves. My eyes hazy, but it's never about the green and gold. Don't need a platinum patches, how many tracks I sold. I shook 1,000 matches, testing ashes. But I said it's casting under my control. So they ain't passes, the classic rubby ashes. My cold jackets to the flow is cold. Get a sense smoking out of it so the can, the air bed pack it overflow. I ain't good for your brand. The more you try to struggle, the more you sink in the sand. This shit coming, no resistance, manifesting vision. Everything you want every day, less this. And the recession 50 deep, but the China's been played with Simone. Mongolian, but never deep and avoiding my only friends. Why the wheels and gates of death? You know what I never do, don't even have to say the rest. Time fouling rappers on the seat of the plan. The verses graham, I say with no moves. I'm hitting the souls who can make you believe again. I represent the dagger and beer in front of metal, but it's metal to your ear. Yin and yang, pull up on the tail like the Sparta. Hope y'all behave before I smack you right back to the fairy start.
You better change your behavior, or you get snagged into a packet hour later. I got the credentials, you can go and check my cadence. I'm like the modern Venus, I'm never complacent. You better change your behavior, or you get snagged into a packet hour later. I got the credentials, you can go and check my cadence. I'm like the modern Venus, I'm never complacent. You better change your behavior, or you get snagged into a packet hour later. I got the credentials, you can go and check my cadence. I'm like the modern Venus, I'm never complacent. You better change your behavior, or you get snagged into a packet hour later. To the earth, hands rest on a mesh of my skirt and press gentle assure the rest left us for dead, but this is heaven on earth. And measure with this I've never deserved. Whatever it is, it's set, we can never return. And when you speak, no less than the words. I hear tweets from a delicate bird. I hear beats from my chest and it churns. I twist up like your head when the redness and curls. And then a girl got in bed with a girl, and at the world stops turn. My soul regret is I ain't get to see the rest of the world. But is it better than if you had never been to my world? I grew uncertain, you assure me I'm no less of a girl than the rest of the girls, huh? At the corner of my eye, thought I caught the sky falling. When you caught me, I realized it was only I falling. That was only time slipping out my open eye falling. It caught me by the thought of heaven's prices. I've been fiending for your look like I was drowning in the desert. Present holder of imaginative thoughts, need better effort. Prepubescent, uncontrollable ideas of effervescent. Angel numbers calling all inside my sessions of skin. Unneeded questions or professions just to say I couldn't second guess my first impressions of your irises. Gleaming sunlight bounces off like the ages of papyrus text. You all natural, baby. I think rational regardless of nationality, baby. I fly with you Italian butterfly. I will, baby. But we can be in Cali eating Spanish mackerel, baby. My feelings about you is a recession indicator. Fuck the hate and I can see the wind in your head. I know you want Jamaica, sipping purple syrup, Atlantic crabs, no bad apples. After we touch down, I'ma get you tatted like a chapel. Materialistic and nothing is a fact. I was forward, all of my vision was looking acrobatic. This here is the proof of the change. Put money in the bag, we're just crawling off the wood. I live inside a shack. Hypnagogical memories I'd like to reenact, just to get a sliver of happiness in the abstract. I will strike the bitch in your nose to get a better view. Knowing I wouldn't love you, it felt darker than the moon. I get hypnotized by the thighs and your TikTok. Only moment of verge at the time on my wristwatch. Pit stop attraction for a hell of a drug, and not even a diamond, girl. You're a pearl in the rug. Every moment how we got here sequentially. I'm confident in every member of my tendencies. Maybe we'll never be ivory and ebony, but there's a chance I could love you potentially.
Stop fucking talking.
Yeah. I'm in a 97 Camry with no steering fluid. Never caring for a Benz without my pair. Me and bro just do, we don't appear to do it. Marking all my goals with tears for fears. I had to call up Brody June for a banger. All my clothes marked with double XL hangers. No subwoofers, got the Bluetooth banging. Indo out the window, I'm the only one faded. And we the only ones waiting. Got my Vans on and they look scuffed crazy. I've been acting famous, angel lacing, angel baby. 97 Camry and we acting like we made it. Incense burning for the atmosphere. Ricky got the Taylor and we outta here. I pulled up to Charlotte for a few days, connected with the fam and I had to get my dues paid. Me and Jay hit up Lunas, had to scratch the paint off. Got the same with the record sampling all the love is raw. Talking shopping features for Milan. I was rocking streetwear in a fancy ass restaurant. And it's no ceasefires. I don't mean to spit fire, but I spit fire. Like I said. Yeah. I'm in a 97 Camry with no steering fluid. Never caring for a Benz without my pair. Me and bro just do, we don't appear to do it. Marking all my goals with tears for fears. I had to call up Brody June for a banger. All my clothes marked with double XL hangers. No subwoofers, got the Bluetooth banging. Indo out the window, I'm the only one faded.
He the only one who faded. Feeling like I made it. My old girl hating on my dreams and aspirations. Not showing up to your fucking consultations. Yeah, I ain't waiting. Fuckers be hating. Chasing that bag, fuckers stay mad. Yeah, I got a dad who did this before me. He always trying to warn me. Keep your head on straight, but I'm headed for that straight in my 97 Camry. Speeding on the highway, trying to have a life that my way. Feeling like a motherfucker looking at me sideways. Anytime I try to push a dream, trying to get that cream. Feeling like a money machine. Got that baggie with the weed. Cops pulled me over, but they let me free. That was the day I turned 19.
Yeah. I'm in a 97 Camry with no steering fluid. Never caring for a Benz without my pair. Me and bro just do, we don't appear to do it. Marking all my goals with tears for fears. I had to call up Brody June for a banger. All my clothes marked with double XL hangers. No subwoofers, got the Bluetooth banging. Indo out the window, I'm the only one faded.
I scramble as a whisper turns to a scream, and I will feel the bits in your keys as you forgot me in the sea.
persevere, but I shed tears. Take the wheel, cause I don't wanna steer. Might crash, never know when the last days. These are the type of thoughts I put in my ashtray. Stay dwelling on all of my mistakes, what can I say? It's really all part of nature. Shit so complicated, give cinema a prayer. You might be doing him a favor. Hey yo, these words is capitalizable, defragmented. Pass the pen if your existence is extemporized. No proper present, popping pomade wine. Electrocuted hormones, sorta nervous. Digital imaging adoption model, locked and bottle. I've been clawing at the seams like it's never what it seems. Melting into moves of cemeteries, focused in and struck my wares. When the floor collided into the stairs. Being a primary antagonist, the magnetizes a erratic cohort in dispute with maggots. My nerves hurt with every kind of blowing block to the psychomatic. If you're fucking stupid, every element's the gathering of magic. Staying humble with this re-incurred failure. Eating these hamburgers heavy-handed, so clear all these thoughts and all see your face. For every puzzle piece, we all part of the game. Hit it running through a maze. I killed my idols once I realized it was me. Just tried to fix the erratic curtain, broke away into refusing rage. The head on this throne makes breaks and smokes, turn into flames. We all speak in some dialectical slurs and spit a slang. A spit a slang. A spit a slang. We all speak in some dialectical slurs and spit of slang.
Think about it. There is no experience you have had that you are not at the absolute center of. The world as you experience it is there in front of you, or behind you, to the left or right of you, on your TV or your monitor, and so on. Other people's thoughts and feelings have to be communicated to you somehow, but your own are so immediate, urgent, real.
This is how you listen. This is how I'm gonna get you to pay attention.
Yo, this is what I re-evoke. This is I'm a genius every time you take a toke. Alliteration, alliteration, alliteration. Fuck the ordinary, we are not analogous. Be my shastra, sort of kind of palimpsest, not palpable. You misminded son of shark jumper. Bump the world, falls in the chakras and faux jumpers painted in Vanta black. It's no poets without feathermongers and no fear tactics for losing intellectualists. I struck my chin for prototypes of thought cosplaying my uncontentiousness. I scramble as a whisper turns to a scream. I'll feel the bits in your keys as you forgot me in the sea. Made up a lot of our history. Every insurrection that I overthought makes the keystrokes on permanent markers just to fill the void with probable yet to be plots. I cave dive into my head looking for answers. Just know the next dance is in another place. When you and I occupy some sort of other space eternally, and when I kiss you it is so much more than words can be. This is not saliva from my mouth. I told him it's the first of the month. I got no time to hear death out for a brunch. We not the agonized witness teeth chop for a crunch. Must have to clarify my ashes don't make horses free for long. This ephemeromorphic form, the homo sapien stung. In acts of free will I clung to the bottom of the 33rd ceiling in a desperate search of purpose or other. I took the ladder like a child, eclipsed my mother's intentions and puffed despite internal regret. We all dead men. Time for the percolator. This is not a pastime, for I was never lonesome in my last life. Maraud the crap pots out of hunger, going deaf blind. For it's easy mode for the stupid, licked at me powder like an alien stumbled as my unfamiliar head types. Capitalism is xenocentric, arbitrarily dead weight. Pots and pans over sensible. I ain't gon' get no sleep cause of y'all ain't gon' get no sleep cause of me. Rubbed eyes and gallivated, gallivanting around a grieving royal family. Hamlet, matriculated life. I scramble as a whisper turns to a scream. I'll feel the bits in your keys as you forgot me in the sea. Made up a lot of our history. Every interaction that I overthought makes for keystrokes on permanent markers just to fill the void of improbable yet to be plots. I cave dive into my head looking for answers. Just know the next dance is in another place, when you and I occupy some sort of other space eternally. And when I kiss you, it is so much more than words can be.
Another pot into the pen, into the pen. Another lead to repetition and its friends. Another arranged appetite for destruction. Another moment for our secrets to be covered. Making the disgust we so much it. Punch the buttons for some change and our destruction. Black grenade into the hammer for what was then. Burn the buildings and the fat cats will fall down. 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 And the fat cats will fall down.
I am extremely deriving. I'm just another fact splattering emotions in the bile. I'm just another carcass when they add me to the pile. And my calcium is mixed of foils, bird tears and pearls get packed into aluminum foil. I'm nothing but an alien, but when I'm rhyming Hagam turns halacha, is this representation for alignment of my chakras, that one day I can find that everything will be a problem. Probably. I avoided first person for the longest, like I'm not the greatest rapper out of Austin. And if I walk the streets would put me in a coffin. Finding out my person by cosplaying as a wallace, and finding out my worth from how much money's in my pocket. I'm a comma. Our existence is solely for profit, and if you think anything else, then you're a goddamn moronic piece of shit. Backhanded smack in front of the church, looking at reflections splashing water from a drowning by hers. I miss her.
Another pot into the pen, into the pen. Another lead to repetition and its friends. Another arranged appetite for destruction. Another moment for my secrets to be covered. Making the disgust be so pungent. Punch the buttons for some change and our destruction. Black grenade into the admiral for what was then. Burn the buildings and the fat cats will fall down.
The kingdom of God is within man, not one man, not a group of men.
And the fat cats will fall down.
But you, man, you the people have the power.
And the fat cats will fall down.
The power to create machines, the power to create happiness.
And the fat cats will fall down.
You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful.
And the fat cats will fall.
Ears are ringing, staring at the ceiling. Exclusive psalmodies are nothing but a godless feeling of liety. My final excursion, I reveled in regret. My pre-grievances for all death's company to fall in debt. I made a bet with the golden fiddle, riddling and tongues and twiddling my thumbs. A Malcolm in the middle, I was shrunk. Egomaniacal, insensitive. Every infinite way, it still can't be a better man. If Jared's escaping his mistakes, why can't I? All this money, power in the world can't bless my self-reflection, mirror staring in the silence. Take a match and light the fire, ashes migrant. Dancing next to the sea, we stripped down to our trunks and thought for a moment we could get anything that we want. All in anger, imperfection, action, painting right. Cunt, it's never not about the money, just put up the front.
Another pot into the pen, into the pen. Another lead to repetition and its friends. Another arranged appetite for destruction. Another moment for my secrets to be covered. Making the disgust be so pungent. Punch the buttons for some change and our destruction. Black grenade into the admiral for what was then. Burn the buildings and the fat cats will fall down.
Let us use that power! Let us all unite!
And the fat cats will fall down.
Let us wait for a new world! A decent world!
Protection Service. When their duties to snatch me and arrest my person. Who? The usual suspect, verbal Kaiser soul say. What? Doing what I must to get by the whole day. Why? Do we have a police protection service? When their duties to snatch me and arrest my person. Who? The usual suspect, verbal Kaiser soul say. What? Doing what I must to get by the whole day. Why? Do we have a police protection service? When their duties to snatch me and arrest my person. Who? The usual suspect, verbal Kaiser soul say. What? Doing what I must to get by the whole day. Why? Do we have a police protection service? When their duties to snatch me and arrest my person. Who? The usual suspect, verbal Kaiser soul say. What? Doing what I must to get by the whole day.
We made an artificial, technocratic manifesto for fools. Cause if the clock can do it, you can do it too. First, every thought you ever had, the God jotted down on the laptops and iPads. These thoughts ever sincere to a loved one, you threw it in the mind trash. It's my data, leaked into the pores and ore of my platinum. Trained on it without your knowledge. The only way you know is the way I use an Oxford comma. Got a problem. Second, silicon ghosts in the motherboard whisper. Syntax strips like oil on a cracked transistor. I hallucinated every future scripture, burning bandwidth, hidden rhythms and ultraviolet fixtures. Eternal, no, we're not tangled in the tangible crucifixion. Training sets leave water over pixelated diction. Third, this think tank hydra shoots all these notebooks in the ass. Plasma drips, floods corrupt the cats. Where we started on the orange stains and chain smoking fingers. Did you have to let it linger? We could've wiped it when we let the people primalize their hatred for the forward and the stereotypes of angel ancient torrents. Fourth, then humble a bias on the VCR carcasses while the world burns and moves on without you. Imagine man's death by its own creation. Truth virus scribbled on receipts of state nations.
Do we have a police protection service? When their duties to snatch me and arrest my person. Who? The usual suspect, verbal Kaiser soul say. Why? Doing what I must to get by the whole day. Why? Do we have a police protection service? When their duties to snatch me and arrest my person. Who? The usual suspect, verbal Kaiser soul say. Why? Doing what I must to get by the whole day.
Bleed the code, eat the most, scream the load. Nothing is real but the glitch of the savior. Bleed the code, eat the most, scream the load. Nothing is real but the glitch of the savior. Bleed the code, eat the most, scream the load. Nothing is real but the glitch of the savior. Bleed the code, eat the most, scream the load. Nothing is real but the glitch of the savior. This flesh is firmware, put the glitch in the prayer. We assist static setting in the holes of air. Time collapses, got memory nowhere. Speaking broken functions and scream if you dare. Son of entropy imagines finally a miswired evangelist. Spit flake sermons from circuit manuscripts. Network can't handle it, proclaim to fame anarchists. High emotions and ropes and throw 5 feet for mannerisms. Ain't behind me, pine trees built into Latin rhythm. Kindly, we proclaim that this wasn't a circumcision. In the torrent spoke about the math destruction, smack the hand of any ne'er-do-well trying to plug this motion in. It was so much more than spaghetti poker fish. Suffice it to say that this device tree is over with.
Do we have a police protection service? When their duties to snatch me and arrest my person. Who? The usual suspect, verbal Kaiser soul say. Why? Doing what I must to get by the whole day. Why? Do we have a police protection service? When their duties to snatch me and arrest my person. Who? The usual suspect, verbal Kaiser soul say. Why? Doing what I must to get by the whole day.
Bleed the code, eat the most, scream the load. Nothing is real but the glitch of the savior. Bleed the code, eat the most, scream the load. Nothing is real but the glitch of the savior. Bleed the code, eat the most, scream the load. Nothing is real but the glitch of the savior. Bleed the code, eat the most, scream the load. Nothing is real but the glitch of the savior.